Salakia. But Esau wants that sea hip in everyone's hand. All right, that's the ultimate goal. So he can track and see everything that you're doing. All right, your medical information, everything on there. It's like everything about you is going to be on there, man. All right. So that's what Esau, the ultimate goal is for these damn devils, man. All right. And like he said, all right, it's gonna be a snowball effect, man. All right. Let's go to all right, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, these businesses, stock market, all right, the strong men shall bow themselves and the grinders cease because they are few. As you can see, people are getting laid off left and right, man. Grinding is work. There isn't much work out there anymore, all right, as you can see, man. And those that look out of the window be darkened, all right, just like in this article, a deep, deep recession, that is darkness. That is a dark future, man. And who knows what that could lead to, right? With the egg prices going up, all these pestilences that's going on, man. All right, there's no telling. All right, how about Shmuel Shot is definitely showing you that he is against this place, man. All right, and there's no future here, man. All right, just like it says. All right, it's darkened. All right, reading on. It's like Professor Rothstein said monthly non-farmer payrolls, the barometer, the U.S. economic health watched closely by markets, could turn viciously negative by late spring, contracting at rates surpassed only during the worst months of C19 and the Lehman crisis in 2008. I think we're going to see historically large drops. Losses of 400,000 a month are not implausible, Slakia, because people are getting nervous out there. It is not just the federal employees being fired. See, all right. It is just not the federal employees being fired. It's all the other people worried they could be next. So they are cutting back too. He told the Telegraph. Torsten Solk of Apollo Global said layoffs could approach. I'm after factoring in the likely chain reaction through contractors. We are starting to worry about the downside risk of the economy and markets, he said. Mr. Sloth said it's a mystery on why credit spreads and equities are still so well behaved when the U.S. economic policy uncertainty selected index was now higher than at any time during the Great Recession. Professor Rothenstein said the damage will not show up immediately due to lag effects. The ugly months will be in April and May. All right, but by then, secondary stocks will have spread far and wide. There are all kinds of spillovers. Contracts for internal contractors are being cut. Nobody knows how much imports are going to cost next month, or if we are even going to have accurate weather forecasts anymore. And going back to those imports, all right, if those imports aren't coming through, man, all right, that affects the warehouse, and from the warehouses, that affects the those full storehouses. All right, let's grab that. This is Sirach. All right, Sirach. It's like this is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 22. All right, and it reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. All right, like I mentioned, those warehouses. All right, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And those full storehouses are your local grocery stores, your Walmarts, your Kroger's, your Publix, so on and so forth. All right, you see the price of eggs, man. All right, everything is up on the up and up. All right, as far as price wise. All right, Esau is affecting your essential way of living. All right. Salakia. I'm trying to find this precept, brothers. Just bear with me. All right. Salakia, Lord's will I find it after this article, Salakia. How could you hire in these conditions, Salakia? These is going to be very, very bad, he said. Markets are implicitly betting that Trump's trade wars are just bluster, but he restated on Monday night that his 25 PC tariffs against Mexico and Canada could go ahead next week, which would instantly snarl up the North American auto industry. Slacking. It would be devastating, said Ford's Jim Farley. Trump has particular loathing for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and its weather service, deemed the spearhead of the climate change alarm industry by MAGA's Project 2025. Officials at NOAA has already been told that the climate change and pollution are henceforth banned terms. The Office of Management and Budget plans to cut 38 PC of their funding as part of its campaign to root out woke agendas. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick wants to abolish the agency entirely. The surprise is that Elon Musk's army of Zoomer zealots are taking on everybody, even the U.S. Defense Department. It will fire 5,400 civilian staff next week as a first stage of a 5 PC to 8 PC call of the Pentagon staff to cut the fat and grow the warrior muscle. All right. 5,400, man. People being laid off, man. All right. It is hard to gauge the microeconomic intensity, of the fiscal cuts because judges are trying to jam on the brakes. We do not know what is mere theater. On the word. I incline to the view that the culture war is deadly serious. Orville Shield, director of Asia Society, says Trump is uncannily like his fellow agent of insurrection, Mao Zedong, how you say it, Salakia, who also revealed permanent havoc as a governing method. The great proletarian cultural revolution launched in 1966 weaponized the fanaticism of indoctrinated youth, urging them to rise up and bombard the headquarters of the deep state. Character posters inciting them to do their worst. World in great disorder, excellent solution, or without destruction there can be no correction. Right, Shaw Project Syndicate. Musk, meanwhile, does a passingly good intimidation of Mao's enforcer code who raised a student stock force of 5,000 Red Guards to crush resistance in communist hierarchy. A young priceling called Xi Jinping was sent off to eat bitterness in the coal fields of Shang. It's like you're on the word again. But it's like you jump down. Jump down to the homes. Read this a little bit. All right. But as you can see, man, all right, people are worrying, man. All right. It's like your home sales fell 4.9 PC in January S&P Global Survey of Services tipped into contraction, and manufacturing held up only because of the front running ahead of trade wars. February saw the U.S. expansion falter to near stall pace, it said. All right, yeah, it's like it. Let me find this precept. All right. All right, this is Sirach 29, verse 21. All right, and it reads, "The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover thy shame." And Esau, as you can see, is threatening all of those things, all right, that you need to live, man. All right, he has people, all right, in the state of mourning. All right, this is Proverbs 16. It's like it. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. And it reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn." All right. And as you see, all right, Esau Edom is the one that is ruling. All right. People are mourning. People are complaining. All right. Because what? Things aren't how they once were. All right. Things are looking horrible, man. All right. Is looking bad for Babylon the Great, man. All right. Doesn't matter who you have in the presidential seat. The Lord's will is going to be done no matter what. All right. Now, let me end it. All right. Let me end this with Jeremiah 51. All right. Because again, all right, there is no healing Babylon. All right. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 7. "Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And all these nations follow the ways and the philosophies of Babylon the Great, aka America." All right. They celebrate Christmas over there in China. All right. They just like in the Middle East, they giving women rights, all right, to drive and things of that sort. So they have followed it's like a drunken of that wine, all right, Crayola crayon box rights, all right, so on and so forth, all right. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, all right, and that's what's getting ready to happen to this place. Destruction from the Almighty, from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed, and there's no healing in this place. All right, there's no healing in this place, there's no healing this beast system. All right. There's no healing Esau's system, man. All right, he's had 3 terms, the Greeks, the Romans, and now. All right. And Babylon the Great, aka America, is that deadly wound that was healed. All right, all over again. It's Rome all over again. All right. We would have healed Babylon, all right? That shows that it's not going to be healed, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go everyone to his own country, all right? For her judgment reaches unto the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies, all right? So, again, all right, the Most High is getting ready to show Slacker to bring full judgment, destruction, and he's destroying this place on every level, man. The economy, the infrastructure, all right, every level, all right. As you can see, man, the people are definitely in a state of mourning, all right. So, again, with that, hope you brothers were edified. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone and rule well. And I've been pushing this word for years. And 30, I came out there from the four corners of the globe and say shalom and peace, blessings say to you, brothers. Let's keep pushing this word.